If I would make a list of my favorite games of the last few years, then the Portal series will probably be at number 1. If I had to choose between a game like Portal or a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield, I'd surely go for Portal because I like playing puzzle games a lot more. I'm also convinced that Alexander Bruce would agree with me. Now, who is Alexander Bruce? Well, he's actually the maker of Antichamber, the game we'll be looking at in this video. Opposed to Portal, there's actually no storyline in Antichamber. The only reason why I want to continue playing is because you want to solve the puzzles and keep moving forwards. There's no tutorial, so you get dropped into the action immediately. You start off in a room with a map, a menu, and you can see the exit already. But the exit is of course blocked. It's blocked by a window. The map is the most important part of this room. On it you can see every room you've already visited, and you can also quickly teleport to each of them. And if you suddenly find yourself stuck in game, well, all you need to do is press escape and you'll immediately end up back in the starting room. Once you decide to get started, you'll immediately be confronted with what this game wants to do with you. It wants to mess with your mind. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm talking about, because these would be some serious spoilers. And that's kind of the problem with this review. Every gameplay mechanism in Antichamber has to be discovered for yourself. There's no tutorial at all, like I said before, and that's because the solution to many puzzles is discovering those exact same gameplay mechanisms. So if I were to tell you everything about the gameplay in this game, you might as well not play it anymore, because you'd already know all the answers. However, here is what I can tell you. You play in first person, and Antichamber kinda exploits that fact. Everything that's outside of your field of view could change at any moment. For example, you walk through a corridor and when you turn around you can see the room you just left has completely changed. Or you might see some stairs and when you try to climb them they suddenly disappear and you fall down. In this way, Antichamber forces you to think of solutions that aren't just in front of your nose. You can't trust anything you see. Every step forward feels like another step closer to the completion of a puzzle. So basically, Antichamber forces you to forget everything you know about games. Everything. In short, this game will blow your mind. However, Antichamber can be quite frustrating at times, and when you get stuck it might be for the best if you just quit the game and wait for an hour before you try again. I also encountered 1 or 2 puzzles that made me think, how the hell am I supposed to solve this? And eventually I just solved it by pure accident. So they're not all as logical as they might seem. The graphical style of the game is also quite unique. It's a minimalistic world that's mostly made up out of black and white. There's also some bright color in there to help you find your way. Sometimes it also gives you a subtle hint. Now I'd almost forget about all the little illustrations in the game. They give you hints sometimes, but most of the time it's all about motivating you to keep playing, with sentences like keep trying or don't give up. The game also features sounds that seem to be coming out of nowhere. Birds that are whistling, the sound of a stormy sea. Thanks to these sounds, combined with the graphics, Antichamber is a really immersive experience. It's impossible to not refer to Portal when looking at Antichamber. Both games rely on very cleverly designed puzzles, but where Portal has an interesting storyline and characters, Antichamber has to do it without all those extras. Every step forward in Antichamber is a learning experience. Every time you learn about the world you're running around in. And the puzzles in this world are anything but easy, so be prepared to have your brain overheat. Right up until the end, the puzzles are unique and well designed, but there were a few where I just discovered the answer by accident. If you have a PC at home that can run this game, and you're a fan of the Portal series, then I suggest you do get this game. It's not very expensive, and depending on how good you are at puzzle games, it'll take you about 5 to 10 hours to reach the end. This game has 0 replayability though. Once you've solved the puzzle, there's no more fun in solving it again, because you already know the answer. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.